Welcome to Clearing Your Trigger Activation with me, Sarah Ashley. I'm about to spit some fire for just a second. I'm about to give you a brand new perspective that is going to help strengthen your EI system, which is your emotional intelligence, to be able to handle the gifts from Spirit, the gifts from God, the gifts from universe. When you are triggered, I'm going to say something to you that might trigger you. And then we can dive into it and then we can shift it. And I want you to be so strong. I want you to be able to navigate through your life. And when a person says something, does something, reflects something, I want it to not even penetrate you, penetrate your field, cause you to feel a certain way. We did not learn this in school. We did not learn emotional intelligence in school, okay? So we need you to learn this information, to share this information with the people in your life, because it's time to spread this like a wild fire, okay? Here's the thing. The truth is, from source, downloaded from Spirit, it's not what people say to you. It's not what people say. Right? It's the energy that they're saying it in. Now, I can bet you that these triggers underneath, when I scan your body, is actually pinging an aggressive marker of aggressive energies that you haven't cleared yet. I want you to tune in and I want you to say, shadow, is what Sarah is saying true? Yes or no? And shadow says what? Okay. When someone triggers you with how they act, what they say, or what they do, these are gifts from Spirit to strengthen you. Okay? We need your will inside of your spirit so fucking strong. So strong. When someone says something, does something, acts a way, and you get triggered, that is your spirit bringing this character in your life that has nothing to fucking do with the trigger. Listen to what I'm saying. Has nothing to do with the trigger. That is a gift from Spirit to show you where you are weak. Take a breath. So we're going to handle this. We're going to go full force. I'm going to show you this energy. Okay? So I want you to say, shadow, bring me into the last time I was triggered. Go there now. Go there now. Within the last week, go there. Okay? Close your eyes. It's okay. We are journeying. Okay? We're journeying to a place. Go there with the trigger. Clench your hands. Go ahead. Clench them. Feel that energy. Feel what they said. Feel what they did. Feel how they acted. Hold your hands. Clench your hands. Clench your hands. There we go. There we go. Good, 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 good. Yeah, good, good. Take a breath. Even if they pissed you off, right? Even if it made you feel horrible, clench your hands. Good. We're going to handle this. I'm going to show you how to do this. I want you to say, shadow. What is this trigger showing me? Where is this energy coming from? Good. Keep your eyes closed. Hold your hands tight. And shadow is telling you, where is this energy coming from? What is this showing you? Okay? We're going to handle it right here, right now. No BS. I want you to ask for the truth, and I need you to be so willing to see. Okay? And I want you to say, shadow, bring the energy of the person that this is linked to. Good. Some of you might feel mom. Some of you might see dad. Some of you might see grandma and grandpa. Good. And I want you to say, shadow, is there an aggressive marker linked to this? Yes or no? Okay. If there is, I want you to say, soul, begin to create an alchemy release of this aggressive marker and release it into love, connection, joy, bliss, whatever you want. Okay? I'm going to hold you here. Good. Take breaths. I'm going to start to remove this aggressive energy through light language. Keep your hands clenched. Mara aisa katruka share asutra share kai surya mana aisa sukotara share kai ura mana aisa tara surya kara kara yero shara kara uttara kai shu. Good, I'm seeing the string of this energy. Mara aisa katra share kai sutra mara aisa kai shurya kai shu. Take a breath, release it. Ura kai shana ma aisa kai shu. Hold your hands, take a breath. Council members and elders, I want you to come in, pull the energy of whoever this energy is out of their body right now. Open up their lungs and release this through their breath and throat now. Good, I feel some of you yawning. Good. Release this energy out of your throat and mouth right now. Good. Everyone's body, I want you to pull this toxic energy out of the body through deep yawns right now. And every time they yawn, you pull it out even stronger. Go ahead and begin to generate this and do this now. Marakai Surya Saraka Turasana Marane Sarakara Shurya Saya Sakashu Marasana Kai Surakara Shurakara Yasana Nora Marana Lukare Sakotareshu Marakata Pararia Rukore Sarakore Sana Marane Rakoshe Shu. Good. Body, take them higher, release the energy. Marakai Sotaraka Marakai Sakari Sukaria Seka Shukaria Manare Sega Sukarayasho Marakai Sotakaria Setakaria Shukara Manana Sukaria Shu. Take a breath. Good. Feel that energy release. Holy cannoli. Good job. Good. Shadow, ask your shadow. Shadow, did we release the trigger? Did we handle it? Yes or no? I can feel the energy release. Holy crap. Take a breath. Body, if you can hear me, take them higher. Go ahead. If you're rocking back and forth, it's perfect. Good. Every time a trigger comes in, I want you to listen to this. You have the steps here, right? Did you handle it? So I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to move some more energy. Take a breath. Open your eyes. Release your hands. Good. Whew. Good. Spirit, what percentage has released the triggers? 97%. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Good fucking job. All right. So open your eyes, shake your hands. Go ahead. Mara sakashurya saaya 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 sakashuaya saaya saaya sakashurya aya saaya saaya suka mama 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 iya 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 ua iya aya 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 aya. Take a breath. Whew. Take a breath. I want you to drop into observation of when you let that energy go. Go ahead. Beautiful. So remember, when triggers come in, when someone says something to you, does something, acts a certain way, I want you to begin to download this into your consciousness. This is showing me where I'm weak. And this thread that I pulled on today, which will continue, I will continue to pull on it every time you listen to this, you will shift more and more and more. I'm pulling on this aggressive marker that this person is showing you where you're weak, where spirit is giving you an opportunity to get stronger. Okay? This thread, string that I pulled on is because people have said things to you, done things to you that you've made mean things about yourself, about who you are, about your energy, about who you needed to be. And when I pulled on this string, you had these aggressive markers that were linked to this, which is energy that is just kind of sitting there in your emotional field. So when you get triggered, it actually pings this aggressive marker, and that's why you feel the way that you do. It has nothing to do about this person, right? Has nothing to do with the person. So if you learned anything today, these are gifts from spirit. These are gifts from God. These people in your life that come in, and you trigger people as well. You are gifts as well. When we can start to see these people as gifts to show us where we need to be strong and not point the finger at them. To go outside, to go into the bathroom, to go into the bedroom, and immediately have shadow show you where this energy is and what to do with it. It will set you free. And what it does is it strengthens your relationships with these people in your life because it's not fucking about them. You think it is. Your mind in the Matrix wants you to think it is. But these people are spitting out frequencies that is pinging an old frequency, an old energy. Just ask your shadow, which is your higher self in disguise, is what I'm saying correct? You may not want to believe it. You may be pissed off at your husband, or you may be so angry at your best friend, or you may be so mad at your brother or at your mother-in-law, and you think it is them, but it's not them. And what we do is then we regurgitate the dysfunction in the relationship of how we felt when we were younger onto these people that are freaking gifts, right? When you ask your shadow, is this trigger actually because this person did something, said something, and we operate from that energy of leading ourselves instead of, oh my gosh, thank you so much, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go handle this really quickly. And then you come back, and because you might have said something, because you might have argued, because you might have needed something from them, and you say, I'm so sorry, we then neutralize the entire energy and we take responsibility. My relationship with my partner is how it is because I don't make how he acts or what he says or what he does mean that he's the reason why I feel the way I do. He's not the reason. I say, babe, I'm being triggered in this moment. I need to go take a bath and I need to handle this. And then I come back and I say, I'm so sorry. This is because of my cousin treating me this way when I was younger. Or this is because my stepdad yelled at me all the time or whatever. Thank you for being the gift. Thank you for being the gift. This is going to set you so free. I'm feeling emotional because we need this information out there. So if you really shifted through this, I would love to have your testimonial in the She Leads with Light community. Please share this with your children. Please share this with your best friends. Please share this with the people in your life, because the people in our life, we get to strengthen the connections with. They're so important to your spirit. They're so important for your soul evolution. They're so important for your expansion. And half the time, the reason why they are saying these things or acting this way is because they're actually triggered in that moment. And they need to go handle their stuff as well. And we need to stop fucking pointing the fingers on these people, right? And making them the reason why we are the way that we are. We need to take our energy back. We need to take our power into our own hands and sit on our queen throne. And when you can start to navigate, no matter what you do, no matter how you act, no matter what you say, because you're just acting from a conscious or unconscious space. Let me look at what this is actually having me strengthen inside of myself and not make it mean anything about you. You set them free, you set you free. Right? So take this audio, journal about what it's bringing up within you. It's 11:33 my time, so let's just download the code into our system at 70,000. Good. Your ancestors didn't know this. Your mom and dad didn't know this. When I see the reflections of the fighting and the anger, I always knew, I could always feel. And I could always feel like it was like a laser being pointed at me sometimes. And that's an aggressive energy that I accepted that's in my field. I'm going to say something really real and really strong for you right now. My grandma passed away, which a lot of you know my grandma, right, in the spirit world, because she comes in and she does amazing healings and she helps people with their mediumship and all these things. And I said, there's a cure for dementia, isn't there? I can feel it. And she goes, yes, it's because I didn't understand how to release the aggressive energies that I was holding on to, which then created what I call a level 7 in the energetic field, which is combobulating with the thoughts, which makes you think and behave in these certain ways, and you start to lose your memory because of that, right? And so I said, Grandma, if you would have handled your energy, if you would have handled your triggers, she goes, I wouldn't have even created dementia if I knew how to release these energies. So do you guys see, we're on the brink of something amazing in this lifetime. We're on the brink of shifting, of evolving, of transforming humanity when we handle our stuff. When you fight with your partner, that energy then goes out into the world and creates another partner to fight out into the world, the butterfly effect. So for me, I never fight. I never argue. I handle the stuff that it's bringing up within me, and it makes me a way better leader. Okay? I love you. Let me know how this went for you. Listen to this activation. It's still moving the energy. I'm having energy move in my solar plexus right now. This is really powerful, really important. I love you. Keep listening to this as often as you need to, and I will see you in the next activation.